Hi, welcome to Max channel. So, previous video was the unboxing of the Sony SRS BTV5, which is just a little dinky Bluetooth wireless speaker free speech thing with NFC. But anyway, this here, however, is not about that. No, this thing here is about the Boombox. Voombox Travel. It has where it says live out loud. Live? Really? Bluetooth 4.0. It is got some award. Don't know. Something. Anyway, apparently it's splash resistant, super bass, 6 hours playback time. Let's have a look. What's inside the box? One boombox thingy-majig speaker, the daft cable, and a user manual. Hopefully not as big as the user manual. And the box, simply a couple of languages on it. It's not done what Sony did with the other one, which was just ridiculous. Oh, side information on it. Right, so dimensions 45 by 45. What? No, that's not dimensions, but never mind. 312 grams. Power output 4 watts. Now, this for the Sony enthusiasts, 1.2 watts. You know what? I explain why there's a bit of a base difference. Frequency response 100 to 20,000 hertz, 75 decibels. Battery time 6 hours. Battery capacity only 550 milliamps. Really? From this massive thing? Battery voltage, I don't know why it points that one out, 3.7 volt, Bluetooth 4.0, up to 10 meters Bluetooth range, driver size 2, full range plus 2, passive radios. Passive radios? No, wrong kind of radio, I think. Right, anyway, so it comes on this plastic hard shell box, it has tape around it, but for convenience of the last video, we've taken it out. If you wondered about this rubber grommet, I thought something broke off when this box opened. But I believe that's their packaging solution to stop the speaker from flying around. Have a little rubber thing. So, speaker itself, come more to that one in a second. Plastic box, typical plastic thing here. And then it has a cardboard box which looks like that. And then this other side of the shell, but hey, who cares? So, the Voombox itself has, inside the box, we have this cable, and I will come to more about that cable in a minute. It has a user manual, not as ridiculously daft like the Sony one, but a pointless manual nevertheless. This cable here has a typical flat USB, then it has a 3.5, not gold plated, doesn't matter, and USB charge thing. Obviously, this means this thing here can be charged by any flat USB thing. Obviously, it relies on this for the audio cable instead of having a separate audio input jack, which quite frankly would have been better. Anyway, so we're not too important about those. Oh, if you wonder why I'm thinking of this contraption, it's because I'm planning to make a homemade Alexa. Now, I could just spend the 30 quid or 50 quid for a Alexa Dot, or pay a little bit more, but I just couldn't be bothered. So, the thing itself, it is got decent weight to it. It has got quite a lot of metal. It has some rubber around here. And I'm going to point out its audio jacks. So, we have on button. We have answer your phone because it has a built-in speaker thing. It has a auxiliary Blackstash USB, which is a rubber tab, because obviously this thing is splash proof. I've seen people for some reason pour water over it. And then plus a negative, which is obviously for volume. It has grill mesh here, has grill mesh there. It has rubber feet at the bottom. It uses little torxy little Allen key things for screws, and it has this thing so you can clip it to your belt because, you know, that's normal. Yeah, you kind of get the point. Obviously, its typical fashion would be hold the power button, blue blip, and it comes up with a blue flashing light, and then obviously you just simply play your music through it. That's the theory behind it, and technically also works rather well. I mean, you connect it to something, you haven't connected to anything. As per usual, you would just tick tock, connect with its Bluetooth. Really? Did you not just want to automatically connect it? Would that not have just been easier? Right, so. And depending on bass, this thing is so heavy on the bass, it quite literally jumps around on the desk. I wish I could show you. Yeah, I wish I could show you that. Depending on bass, this thing vibrates over your table. Awesome. On that part, that is great. Right, now that's the good part. Disconnect the Bluetooth. The not so great part is connecting this via cable, which turned out to be a bit nah, in my opinion. Because on the previous video, I did sound comparison of this against the Sony. Don't get me wrong, this is a very, very, very good speaker. It behaved itself this time. No, this is where it should have been gold plated. Kind of get the idea. That's where the connector should have been gold plated to compensate against corrosion on headphone jacks. But considering everyone's getting rid of headphone jacks, it doesn't matter really much anyway. Excuse the noise. So, yeah. The only drawback is the cable. A couple pennies more and it would have been awesome. Anyway, so you've understood what the sound quality of this is. We'll just quickly do a comparison between the other two. Unless, of course, you go backwards to my other previous video of the Sony unboxing. So I'm just going to make it really easy. And I'm just going to connect the Sony contraption quickly as a sound comparison. Just don't want to make this video too much longer. Right, that's the Sony one, which is quieter, which is understandable because it's only 1.2 watts. And then obviously comes slightly more overkill sardine can, which is a odd thing that hangs around in the kitchen on top of a microwave. Great little unit, don't get me wrong, great unit. And all of them are round about the same price. Right, you kind of get the idea there. So, if you're going for the Voombox, your ideal preference of connecting it will be Bluetooth. Try not to bother with the cable. But beyond that, it is really good. Now, I am not going to do a destruction test of throwing it around to test its durability. I'm very sure I can break it. I don't think it's going to break me just pour water over it, because it's apparently splash resistant. The only thing I just would not do with it is connecting its cable. I know you couldn't see what happens to the phone screen when you plug this in, but Google Assistant and the music was skipping tracks and all sorts. I do believe it's just the way how they did the cable. Might be fine if you're plugging into something that happens to be not a phone. That's not going to go, oh, you're pressing buttons, let's do Google search. Which might be great in some kind of ways if you really like that kind of stuff. But as such, if you were to pick this over the little Sony, I'd probably go for this, just simply because the sound sounds a lot better. This here is cute, and as a Bluetooth speaker, this here is just inconveniently too large. Don't get me wrong, if you Velcro strapped it to something while you travel around, it'd be great. Replaceable battery inside one of these, by the way. It happens to run on one of these ultra-fire lithium polymer batteries. But as such, the Voom is great. I like it. It's got great bass. The sound sounds great. It vibrates on your desk, depending on bass. But obviously, if you got a headphone jack, don't bother with it. It's Bluetooth. And on that note, I'm going to put a link of that thing in the bottom. Feel free to have a look at that. Also, feel free to give me a like. If you like my videos, do give a subscribe. I do videos not hugely frequent, because I have another job, which reminds me of, I need to get ready for that. And yeah, do like and subscribe. And if you like the video, give it a like. And yeah, catch you next time. Thank you for watching. Cheerio.